Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Westbridge Hills, where if you will recall the last time, we were out here with the dealer. Let's get rid of that for you. Okay. And we were out here checking out this self-propelled manure unit that they had for us, and it was working very well. So I think we're going to continue with that, and we are going to let him go to work here and kind of finish this tank out here, and it should let us know when he is ready to go there. But yeah, our precision farming is going there. Inside the cab, we kind of did that last time here. So we are going to demo the big 60-foot just spreader bar down there on the hay ground. And so that is what we're going to get to a little bit later here, once we're done. So, got about 1,800 gallons in here yet to get rid of. So we are going to sneak over to the Manitou. Nope, wrong way. Sneak over to this guy, who is also doing some horseplay work for us. And we're going to get him started off. And I don't know. Nope. No. Stop. That is not what we want to do. Okay, so we'll try this again. We'll let him do his thing. Back here at it. So yeah, this guy's running great. And a little bit wonky on these ends, but I just think that is because he is such a long machine. It's hard to get those good corners in being a long machine. Probably should have set that horseplay worker up to maybe skip a row or two or do something different with the turns. But live and learn, so we will see how much this guy's got left. Still about 1,100, so the manure sensing precision fertilizer stuff is working great for us. So while they are working on doing all of that, there he hit a spot where he needs quite a bit. Dropped almost 200 right there. So we are going to run down to this machine right here, and wonder what's going to happen if we just detach this right here. That's exactly what we want to happen. Perfect. So, alright, we are going to take this now and get a couple of, where do I want to put this weight? We're going to get a couple of straw bales and give the cows some straw. As you've noticed, they are getting a little bit low on straw. They're not out, they're just low, and I don't want to accidentally fast forward the time and have them run out. Oops. Actually, we can just do it. Why am I not reversing? That's weird. Key bindings are moved up again. So, oh, that's right. Okay. This will still work. This, Vermeer bale processor here is great. It is just a little bit temperamental when picking up bales. So we're going to see how it does on these first two. Really? It's not even gonna work with my joystick? Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. Okay, well, I believe we can get the... There we go. Okay. So let's see what happens if we can get this in. We may end up using either the telehandler or maybe just super strength those bales in. I know, not realistic, but I love the realism of this loader. I just don't like how it loads the straw bales in. So we're gonna see if we can get this. To come in just a little bit. There we go. And oh, this is going to be bad. Something's going to give and we're going to fling bales everywhere. Alright. Pull ahead just a little bit. Okay, that one didn't actually go too bad. So we're going to see how this one goes. So maybe just having a we'll take that for this first round. And away we go. Okay, so it looks like our self-propelled guy is done. So as soon as we get this rolling here. Now, I do know this thing can be a little bit temperamental in here. Perfect. Alright, so we're going to let him go. We're going to jump back over here into this guy. Might come back and have this finish this up off camera, but I wanted to get this to you guys and show you this part since we didn't get to it in the last video. So, get this set off here. Come on. Oh, come on. The pedals are being wonky again. Okay. So we've got that. We're going to go... yeah, we'll just drive this thing over there. So 25, it's not too bad of a drive. But we will see you guys at the barn. Okay. Coming back here to the barn, we're going to go pick up a load out of the third barn. And then we'll see what he can do. And while he's doing that, we're going to go check this guy out. Perfect. He's going to flip this bale right in there. Excellent. Get him going there. Get this spread out just a little bit better. We'll jump in cab here. Take a look around. Okay. One slow down just a skosh. Good, good. I like that. Okay, awesome work. I do really like this Vermeer pack. There's a lot of good stuff in there. And so since that works so well, we will come over here and see if we can get some more bales loaded. We might have to turn that one a little, I think. But we will come back and finish that because I do want to get this manure handled here. So, alright. We're going to cruise out here to the field. And we're going to start to unfold this guy. We'll just start down here. Whoa! It's our big crane on the front unloading there, or unfolding there. And some big cables to hold it, and I think it does it just like that. Okay. Now, let's see if we can get that big portion folded back in there. Okay. So this is nice. Now, does that lower at all? Oh, it just kind of sits right on the ground like that. Okay. Let's turn this bad boy on. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, great working speed of 25 miles an hour, but didn't have the pump turned on, which is kind of a whoopsies for us. But let's I like the animations. I like how this bar works. How it's just kind of rolling or laying those hoses right on the ground. Kind of like this. We'll have to see if we can find a way to. Oh goodness, we got some bales laying out here yet. Well, that's kind of embarrassing. Oh well, it happens. So it flexes as we go over. Let's we're gonna go ahead and stop. Okay, so now we're gonna look at this thing a little closer. Kind of watch it flex around as we drive. It's really cool. So it doesn't look like the individual hoses flex much. But everything. Oh, it's little. Got little like wear plates on them or something. Okay. We're gonna have to stop here before we start our next pass here, and take a little bit closer look at this thing. So we're gonna want to. Alright, let's jump out and take a little better look at this deal here. So it looks like it's got these neat little gray or blue, call them skid pads, wear plates. And then it just sort of floats the manure right on top there, which is good. We kind of like that. Big pump and control units up there. You got the cables there to help support the weight. I'd be interested to know what this actual functionality of these red hoses is. That's some sort of bypass or overflow or something. So, good plumbing there. Doesn't look like it's a parallel linkage. Just looks like it's some big cylinders. So, very nice, very well done. I like it. Kudos to Giants on this one. This is all them. I'm going to lower it down. I'm going to take off. And when we get here. Oh, that automatically. Oh, lowering it automatically activates and deactivates it for us. So that is not something I knew. So interesting. good to know that there. How is our Fint guy? He's working there, must be turning around. Doesn't have a whole lot left, so when he's empty, we'll jump over, start his auto drive course, and just kind of keep him working along. And I think we will grab the Manitou when we get done and run out here and pick up these 2 bales. I don't think we're going to quite make it back to the end of this pass. We're covering a lot. It's also taking a lot. So we will run out about there. And it does not pick it up. And we're going to want to fold it. So we'll know we don't get too... Can't you do 2 full passes in the field with it? But at 60 feet wide, that's okay. So might help to have a little bit wider or a little bit bigger tank on this toolbar, but for our purposes here today, this will work great. So it would be nice to GPS would disengage, and that'll be a knock for knock we can report to the dealer. So alright, we'll park him here. We'll pull out of this barn instead, and we'll cruise over here. Off, so we don't waste any of that good dead dinosaur. And let's go do some more spreading of the manure. excuse me, slurry. So it's always kind of interesting how everybody calls it different things based on where you are. I don't know that I like it that so if I just hit lower, automatically kicks it on. I don't like that. I don't know that I like it that when you fold out the big booms here, that big piece comes out the front. That's kind of annoying. And yeah, I don't believe our grass takes a whole lot, but we're knocking out 58, almost 60 feet at a time here. So we're pretty good. Now what I'm curious of is if it's going to catch this little bit where we went a little bit off of our GPS course over here. If it's going to catch that and fill it in. It shows as a miss on the field. But it doesn't look like it's a big enough piece to catch. Oh, it is catching it. Maybe? Spin around. So it looks like it did catch it that way, which is kind of interesting. We're also going to catch this little strip at the very beginning. We didn't know what we were doing. So the dealer kind of showed us the what to do when it was on the elevator attachment, so we know how to run the machine, and this was just a matter of folding and unfolding the booms, which is pretty self-explanatory there. So, and they said as a thanks for letting them come and play on that other piece, we can use it for a little while yet this afternoon, and then probably sometime tomorrow they will come and get it and take it back and clean it up as best they can. And try to sell it. So it was really good of them. Special thanks to the Westbridge equipment for letting us use this this fall to get the manure out of the pits and onto the ground where it does the most work, or the best work, I should say. So it looks like our vent is done and ready to go. So we're going to jump over to him, and we will start from there and start from there. And we'll jump back to this guy where it looks like, of all things, it's going to start snowing just a little bit on us here. So kind of fitting to get some snow while we're putting some fall fertilizer out. So sometimes it just does go that way on the farm, so that's kind of cool. Okay, coming to the end of this row, I definitely know we are not going to have enough to finish him off. So we're going to go ahead and fold it up. We are going to drive back to the farm. We're going to load up another tank full, and then I think we'll kind of end this little bit of the video here with a bit of a time lapse for you, so you can crank it back and turn up the tunes and enjoy the last little bit of this video. Back here from our montage, not exactly sure what our Kent is doing there, but we are going to have to fill him manually and continue on. Alright, so that is some good information to learn of where and how we have to have our waypoints set to be successful with this thing and auto drive. So we are going to turn it back over to the auto drive worker, let him get carried away there, and we, since barn 1 is empty, are going to go over here and pick up barn 2. So with this little kerfuffle here, we may not have enough for all the fields. So we might have to put a pause button in that Fent dwelling and make sure we have enough to put on hay ground, and then we'll go see if we can finish out on the row crop. So we'll see what happens here once we get the the GPS engaged and going. We will. Oh, I think we want to do this one, don't we? I think we do. Oh, we're not. Okay, we're going to put in a little bit of a headland here because I did not have GPS turned on. So didn't want to engage for me. So. And with that being set that way, I think we'll just take off here. There we go. Alright. Now let's take a look at our menu here. Go to our animals. And it looks like barn 1 is 0. Barn 2 only has 45,000 left. And barn 3 is also at 0. So, looks like we may have to stop this guy. And we're going to jump over and stop our horseplay worker here, because I would prefer that this gets put out on the hay ground rather than on this ground, and we can build up our slurry supply over the winter and then put this down on the put more slurry down in the spring if we have time. So that's what we're going to do here. So we'll just cruise with this guy back over here to the edge and empty him out when we've emptied out our demo tool there. And we'll go back to running this guy a little bit narrower, but just takes a little bit longer with narrower equipment. So it'd be interesting to know if you could marry this 10,000 gallon tank with that system versus that smaller 5,000 gallon one on that 60-foot boom. It seems like they would be a little bit more of a match than what this one is. So, alright, we want to start, and then we need to go back over here and fold that arm in. And we are applicating. And this is not even putting on so much here. Or is it here where it does it? I wonder if there's kind of a goofy soil map here that part of it takes way more than the other does. Well, anyway, that is where we are going to end this episode here. Nothing crazy on the soil map, so that, guys, is where we will end this episode today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.